I think what has to happen, and I told you this before, is that you have to start like you're used to riding a horse that is a more of a pushing horse, and you needed that kind of horse. It's a security kind of. If you would have ridden Oscar 2 years ago, you would have been like, oh my gosh, he's like a lot of horse, and we laugh and it's like just Oscar, right? But like you are definitely even just what you've what you've gained from Oscar already is just that when you see the video too and you see him trotting, and I know that you think that it's fast and I know it feels fast because it's like all of a sudden the horse is doing this trot that you've been working for the last 2 years with Donner to try to make him do like the whole entire lesson. So you're kind of like you're kind of like whoa, like this feel like you're like many things are going through your brain. Like you're like, should I be scared? Is he gonna do something bad? And then you're also like, how could this be? How is he, how is he going on like this? But I think what's happening too is you're also starting to get used to that kind of trot. So now when you go onto a slower moving trot again, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't. Like so you're adapting to this kind of feel and it's not scary anymore. And one day the canter is gonna start to feel like that too. And it's going to prepare you for the next horse that's a little bit more forward. Oh, great. Oh my gosh. It's one of the best. I mean, geez. And I have to say, going to the right, he really let you, when I explained to you about the bow and arrow portion, that all was like, it just was like, he was great today. He was totally ready for it. He was accepting of it, and you kind of got it, and everything. Like all the kind of cards fell in line. I think that's what set you up for such a good way going to the right, and then also to go to the left. Yeah, 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 yeah. You feel that they kind of like fill up the outside of their neck. They soften through the right side of the body. You never really give away the reins. You don't soften or anything. Like I say soften, it's a hard word to say. It's not that it's like things soften because he shortens and picks himself up and he goes to another place of holding himself. But the reins don't flap or anything, and he just melts around your right leg or melts around your left leg. Like that's the basis of starting. That's something that we need to always be able to call that if we get stiff or he gets braced or he's looking to the outside or getting stuck in his neck or stuck in his, you have to find this. But so let's gently, just a little bit, I might like to let you trot him a little longer on this direction with the idea of getting towards the idea. Take time, think about the transition and go to trot when you're ready, and then we'll slowly gather him up as we need it. If, let's see, he just trots and like, how when he picks himself up and he looks like dink and he picks himself up, then we'll shorten the reins kind of fairly quickly. If he wants to stretch a little bit, I would love, like this, I would love that. Would love it if he stretches a little bit this way. Yeah, with this kind of not so abrupt yet, but with the idea of the road leading towards the bow and arrow. Because eventually you'll do the bow and arrow with long reins. And if he feels like because you're putting the leg and then now the reins are too long, yeah. Okay, it's a bit much. So hold your belly now, now, now. Any of those times when you sit. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Now the only thing is he softens for you to the right, and then you've got to be tactful because you can't let that right rein slack. Because then it's like it slacks and then it's like loose and then it's like on off again. It's not that he has to look to the right either. Be careful. It's your yes, and everything goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. The trot becomes really like don't, 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 don't. Don't let him rush. And don't lose the contact back in your elbows. I need both elbows to feel the bend. Now he's doing too much nose to the right. I need both reins. And sit up. And sit back. And slow in your belly. And if he pops his head up and he goes like fussing, good. Hold him for a second. Hold him. Hold. Belly in. But keeping your calves ready. As soon as he's, yes. Now stay steady. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Yes, yes, you're doing it. Did you feel it? Yes, and you caught him there. Good. Yes. And then when he goes with the nose like that, I would really close harder. In every second, every inch that he raises his nose up, I would close harder with my hand. Does that make sense? Every second that he puts his nose a little bit softer, I soften with my hand. I don't throw it away. But if he decides to climb that nose up, I close my fist within the hold. The hold is happening in my elbow. Yes? Until you like it soft again. Yeah, and then just, yes. And then your elbows get gummy. Yes? Yes. Yes. And then use your belly in a little half holds and recycle the energy when he keeps the nose a little bit down. Think of yes, yes. You'll get really good with your timing once you get this more and more. Do you feel it? When you feel that he does kind of nice for like 3 or 4 strides, sit up lovely and be really still. But I don't mean still stiff. I mean just go like there's perfect harmony. This is good. Now, start to initiate thinking about making a smaller circle to the right, but if you just do it too abrupt, he'll probably toss his head. So try to initiate it like you're going to put the turn signal of your car with a little right leg, opening the inside hand, and then now the outside part of your body says, we'll come on around, we'll come on around, don't perch. And now we're going to push back out. This is nice. This is nice. We need tonk, tonk. Yes, this is nice. Pushing leg yielding, but gentle, but gentle. Don't be abrupt. Take time to get him out to the bigger track. Good, to the circle 20 meters. Exactly, exactly, exactly. You kind of have to just keep that right rein. This is glorious. There, you feel it? Do you feel it? Now make a small circle, but don't be abrupt. You have to really give him a lot of little preparations and say, okay, now we're going to do this. Now you're going to make a small circle to the right. Don't lose either contact. Ride your legs. Sit up, but sit up gently. Don't be abrupt. As you're coming out of this little turn, keep bending him right. Keep bending him right. And here you're going to ask for canter right lead. Sit right and go right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Good. Come back to the trot. Come back to the trot. Yeah. Oh, he did a little lead change. Okay. Good. Gather him. Gather him. Good. Good. Gentle. Gentle. Not abrupt. Just wait. Just wait. Now, can you find a good trot again? So it's not that I care that we get the canter today. It's more that I want to upset you and upset him a little bit. And then I want to see your exam today is a bit like, how do you get him back? How long does it take? It doesn't matter. It's not a rush. It's not a goal to get him back super fast if it's going to make him tense. You have to figure out the coding to get him back into reality land of that beautiful wish, wish, wish. Yeah, good. Yeah, good, gentle. Slow. Slow the trot. He pops up, close the finger. Now we'll go back to the circle again. Now he's a little keyed up because he's like, oh my gosh, we did ask for canter. Now we do the circle and we find let's pretend like we're going to do the rest of the lesson only calming him down to the gentle trot. Spiral him down more. Ride the hind leg slow and active. Spiral him down more. Oh, oh, good. Oh, push your right leg and leg yield him out. Oh, don't lean to the inside. Massage your right rein. Hold the outside. And now put your left leg back and canter. Left leg back. Good. Yay. Now trot. Oh, good job. Now, here's the exam. Here's the exam. Just tell him with your voice, because keep the contact. Oh, pretty fast. Good, gentle. Now back to this boring of how we gonna get him back to trot, gentle. Circling smaller, but not abrupt. Close the fingers when he gets too fussy. Say, just don't do that, buddy. Yeah, and then run. Yes, 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 yes. Walk, walk. Lots of fussing, lots of patting. You got the correct lead. Good job. Yay. do your video on off. I don't want you to lose that